Loper and Randi. In the morning on 99.7 The Blitz.
Who's your favorite comic in the game right now coming on?
In the game right now, I don't know. I don't know that there are any. I think they're all pussies.
Is that right?
I just think really, we have comedians apologizing now for telling jokes. Like, however crazy your joke is, it's still a joke. Don't ever apologize for it. Like, listen, I'm not happy that, let's give an example. Okay, I'm not happy that Whitney Houston died, but she died basically because she did so much coke. You really think I'm going to let that slide?
Yeah, right.
She drowned in a foot of water. Do you really believe I'm not going to do a black people can't swim joke? Are you serious? I mean, come on, man. You really think that I'm not going to do a joke about Whitney Houston saying, I'm sorry that you're dead, but thank you for teaching me a lesson. Now, I'm not saying I never did blow, nor am I saying I'm never going to do blow. What I'm saying is, the next time I do blow, I'm not going to take a bath. That's what I'm saying. I'm taking a shower. If I'm dirty, I'm in the shower. That's all. Do you really believe I'm not going to do a joke like that? Because, you know what I mean, you think she's sacred? Please. I mean, come on, man. It's comedy. That's what it's... I think the big problem is today, we tell everybody that jokes are inappropriate, that you're not supposed to tell them, and it takes away from what a joke really is, which the purest form of joke is tragedy plus time equals comedy. You know, I do jokes about how my mom beat me, and they're funny to everybody. But when I show them a big scar on my back that my mom put when I was a kid, they freak out, and they're like, that really happened.
Can I say
But
that?
sure, I mean, you can see this one right here. See that one right there?
How'd she do that?
She tried to stab me in the stomach, and I jumped back, and she just caught my arm.
Did
And
she
then,
think you were Charlie?
no, and then this one right here. Watch.
Pig?
See that one?
Oh my God! Yeah, your back is like sliced.
Yeah, all the
what
way
is it?
across.
What is that, a knife too?
Back in the day, irons had a cord, and the cord was round, and it was wrapped in cloth. If you're old enough, you'll remember that.
Yeah,
She
yeah.
boiled water, dipped it in boiling water, and hit me.
Oh my gosh.
I swear to God. And you know why? I'm not even kidding. Because somebody stole a quarter from her piggy bank. And it wasn't even me.
No.
It was my cousin Benji. I'm not even kidding. I swear to God.
Did you
you
dime
dime
out
him out?
Benji?
Yeah,
I know.
yeah.
No, that's why she beat me, because I didn't dime him out.
Wow.
But he was in a wheelchair. You can't dime out somebody in a wheelchair.
Oh man, this is getting so
Yeah,
sad.
yeah,
No.
snitches get stitches. No, snitches get like burned with a cord, man.
Yeah. Like, and here's... No, but it's not that, because I grew up in the projects, and that's what she had. First of all, I'm 17th of 18 kids.
Wow.
So
Wow.
imagine having 16 children.
No.
And then the 17th, there was no tolerance with me. You know what I mean? My
You were
mom
just
would
annoying
literally,
at that
yeah, she would literally slap me in the side of the face and then tell me what to do. Like, she wouldn't even wait for me not to do it. She would just be like, whoosh, go throw the trash. I'd be like, aren't you supposed to tell me to throw the trash? And then I don't throw the trash, and then you whoop my ass? Isn't that how it works?
Wow.
And she would just be like, I don't have time for you. And then she'd backhand me again. This, you
Is
know.
she still living?
Yeah, she's like 4'4". She's the craziest
Do you ever
woman
show her
alive.
your scars? You're like, hey, look at this scar. Remember this one?
No, listen. The other day, I did a show where, for some reason, I just talked about how much my mom and dad beat me and how
Right.
crazy they are, and how. Because first of all, they're crazy people. They talk about sex at the dinner table, like it's nothing.
Okay.
And I'm the only one that gets mad, and I'm like, are you seriously gonna talk about what you did to my? Because I'll sit down at the dinner table, and my dad will be like, sit down, let me tell you what I did to her mom last night. I'm like, really, bro? And I swear to God, the other day I go, Dad, I know you have 18 kids, I get it.
Right.
Can I not hear about whatever you did to my mom? I just don't want to hear about it. And I swear to God, he goes, smell my finger. Are you serious, bro? Are you serious, bro? That's not, I'm like, really? And my mom's in the back laughing, going, smell it. Why are you even involved in this?
My 3299, they're talking. What are they saying, Randy?
Well, they won. You know, a lot of people brought up the Joe Rogan thing. You and Joe Rogan don't like each other. Or he doesn't
First
like
of all,
you,
yeah,
or-
so he doesn't like me.
ago.
It's not me.
Yeah.
Right.
It's not me. I've never hated anybody. And here's what I pride myself on. You know, there was a point in time in my career where, I'm not going to lie to you, straight up, I would never kill myself, but if I'd have died, it would have been welcome. It was tough.
Is that right?
Yeah, man.
When
I
was
mean,
this?
dude, being thought of, like being hated on by regular people, that's not a problem. Being hated on by the industry, by the people that you work for and work with, especially after being the guy that helped all these young comics out, it was really hurtful, dude. It was really, really hurtful.
So that did really affect you.
It hurt me.
Okay.
And at one point, I realized that I was either going to become the dick that hated everybody and took that energy and became the angry guy and said, okay, I'm going to rebuild this again, and when I do, I'm going to flip everybody off, or become the opposite and be a better man for it, and not be angry and not be pissed and not, you know what I mean, be that guy that's just like vile and hatred. And I don't. And to this day, I pride myself on one thing. If you go on the internet, you can see and read and hear a lot of people saying a lot of negative things about me. To this day, never said anything bad about any of the comic. My career wasn't built on negativity, and it will never be. So I'm cool with that.
Have you ever had a conversation with Joe Rogan? Or have you,
he and I used to be friends. He and I used to be friends.
Right, but since the whole Congressman Stelia thing and all that and everything.
No, I mean, I haven't. And you know what? I don't know where I would be with that at this point, but what I do know is, good or bad, my career has been based on what I do on stage. It's never been based on me trying to put somebody else down.
Right.
You know what I mean? For all the things that are said, straight up, Joe never accused me of stealing his jokes.
Right. It was
other comics,
right? So here's a guy who at the time, I was more popular than he was making a name for himself by accusing me of doing something to somebody else that had nothing to do with him in the first place.
Did you do that or no?
I was never the Hamburglar. No.
Yeah.
I never... No, seriously. I never went into a place and went, ooh, I'm going to do that joke. That never happened.
I think in comedy there's like-minded people.
But at the same time, being that you guys are on the East Coast, you know, Eastern Standard Time, you've never done it, but every radio station that's west of here has done a joke that you guys did previous 1 hour before about some subject matter that happened that night or the night before.
I agree with that because we're all like-minded people, like you said, and some of my best friends are the females on other radio shows, in DC and Las Vegas.
Yeah, there's only so many stances you could take on a certain topic.
But see, listen, here's how it is. One of the jokes that supposedly I took was the joke about the fence, right? About they want to kick Mexicans out and then they want to build a fence. Who's going to build the fence?
Did you just feel like you could
literally 10 comedians did that joke. 10. All right?
Yeah.
Out of the 10 comedians who did that joke, it was me, Paul Rodriguez, George Lopez, Dennis Miller, Alonzo Bowden, D.L. Hughley, and 4 other guys. Only one of us was accused of stealing the joke. It wasn't only until I'm 44. When I was 42, I went to my real doctor in California, and I said, I'm an insomnia, man. I can't go to sleep after shows. My brain, I just can't stop writing. And he was like, you need to do cannabis. I'm like, bro, seriously. I spent my whole life staying away from drugs.
Right.
And my doctor goes, oh, I'm going to give you a drug. Doesn't matter. I'm going to give you Ambien, Stilnox, or you can do some weed. Whichever one you want.
Stilnox?
It's basically a sleeping pill like that.
Like a Lunesto.
Yeah, kind of one of those.
Doctor, Dr. Dre?
No, I wish, man. It was like Snoop Dogg was like, yeah. No.
Do you have a medical marijuana card then?
Yeah.
Now? And so you're prescribed.
Yeah, you want to see it?
And what age you started smoking, a couple of years
42.
ago?
42.
See, I feel like now you and Rogan can patch this up, man.
But
pothead,
but I'm not a pothead. I only smoke to go to sleep. I literally only smoke to go to sleep.
Is that it, really? There's
I swear to God.
Never, like, you're like, man, Scooby
never been. Nope. Never been.
This movie would be so much better high.
Nope. No, because when I smoke, I really want to go to sleep. I literally want to go to sleep. There was only one time, but you'll understand why.
Okay, hit me.
I'm on a golf course.
All right.
And I'm playing with Cheech.
Okay.
Cheech rolls a joint, and he's like, you want to take a hit? And I'm like, I can't say no to Cheech. Who says no to Cheech? You know what I mean? I'm like, I can't say no, you're Cheech, man.
That's a moment in life,
like,
man.
I gotta be able to say I smoked a joint with Cheech. I gotta say that before I die. So that's the only time. I only took one hit. It was just a symbolic hit. But that's the only time. It was a symbolic. Come on, man. You can't. Those are the guys.
Yeah.
But other than that, no. I only do it sometimes if I can't go to sleep.
Do you ever eat it or?
No, I made that mistake one time. Never ever again.
It's got crazy.
Oh
right?
my God. No, because when I smoke, I'll get head high, and then for about a half hour, I'll probably watch like a Sunny in Philadelphia or something like that, and then go to sleep. But dude, what was it? Oh yeah, they gave me, because when you go over there, they'll give you free stuff, So I buy a bunch of stuff, and then all of a sudden they're like, "Hey, put one of these in your mouth." It's like one of those mints.
Oh yeah, like a breath tap.
Like a breath strip.
Yeah.
So I had one, and I was like, "Whatever, this is nothing." An hour later, I'm like, "I can't move and I can't go to sleep, man." I was like, "What are those unicorns doing in my house?"
Then you can zoom in.
Medical marijuana ID. What?